CBSE 12th Standard English Comprehension presented by RRAVIKRISHNAN. Reading comprehension, reading, understanding and application. Comprehension means understanding given passage and inferences about the writer's purpose, intent and point of view, and understanding power and intellectual skills of a student. Read the passage carefully, get gist and general idea, and read the questions carefully. Write in your own words. You write and write short and simple sentences. Vocabulary meaning fits the context of the passage, not just the dictionary meaning. Read the paragraph and understand, and read the questions and manage the time. Read some sample questions and answers and example paragraphs. Questions and answers. Grasp the answering method. More we read, more we understand. Use simple sentences and simple English and spelling and grammar error free. Read sample questions and answers. Writing the comprehension section. Section A, reading skills in the CBSE class 12th English board exam requires a strategic approach. It's often the most time consuming section, but with the right technique you can score a perfect 20 out of 20. Here is a step-by-step guide to tackling the comprehension passage effectively. The strategic approach, the order in which you read the passage and the questions matters. Many students waste time reading passage blindly first. Try this method instead. Analyze question first. Time 2 to 3 minutes. Before reading the passage, skim through the questions. Underline keywords, names, dates, specific times, or core concepts. This sets up a quote, a mental filter quote. So your brain actively searches for these answers while reading. The first read skimming, time 5 to 7 minutes. Read the passage relatively quickly to understand the central theme, the author, tone, and how the paragraph are structured. Do not get stuck on difficult words. Keep moving. The second read scanning, amp locating, 10 to 20 minutes. Now read closely. When you hit section containing the keywords you noted, step 1, slow down. Bracket or lightly pencil mark the potential answers in your questions paper. Drafting the answers. Time 15 to 20 minutes. Write your answers clearly in the answer sheet. Ensure you modify the tense of your answer to match the tense used in questions. Crucial tips for writing high scoring answers. Be direct and concise. CBSE evaluators look for specific value points. Do not write lengthy paragraphs for a one mark questions. Keep your answers 1 to 2 precise sentences. State the point directly rather than beating around the bush. Use your own words but keep key terms. Do not copy paste entire sentences directly from the passage. Copying verbatim shows the lack of understanding. Instead, rephrase the sentence structure while keeping the core technical or thematic words intact. Tackling multiple choice questions. CBSE formats modern comprehension questions to test analytical skills rather than direct retrieval. Elimination technique. Cross out options that are completely irrelevant, contradictory, or mentioned in the passage at all. Contextual clues. If an option seems plausible but is not backed by the text, it is incorrect. The answer must rely only on provided text, not external knowledge. Vocabulary based questions. Synonyms, antonyms. You will often be asked to find a word in a specific paragraph that means the same as or opposite to a given word. The substitution test. Go to the specified paragraph, find a likely word and replace it with the questions word. If the sentences still makes sense and retains its meaning, you have found your answers. Tone and inferences questions. What does the author imply by? What is the tone of the writer? Require reading between the lines. Look for the adjective and adverb the other author uses. If they use words like unfortunately, disastrous, alarming, the tone is likely critical or concerned. If they present factual, unbiased data, the tone is objective or analytical. A quick time management reminder. You have 15 minutes of reading time before the exam begins. Use this entire duration exclusively for a section A. Read both passage and identify at least 60 to 70% of answers before you even pick up your pen to write. For CBSE Class 12th English Comprehension passage answers, write answers in a short, clear and point-wise gist. Do not copy full lines from passage unless necessary. How to write comprehension answers? Read the questions carefully. Find what is asked, how many marks it is asking for, reasons, meaning, opinion or fact. Write brief and direct answers. Use simple English. Avoid unnecessary details. One idea, one sentence. Use keywords from the passage. Import words, important words from the passage help score better marks. Follow word limit, 20 to 30 words, 30 to 40 words, 40 to 50 words. Trees are important because they give oxygen, reduce pollution and maintain ecological balance. Why are trees important? Wrong answer. Trees are very important for human beings and animals and nature, because without trees life is impossible and many problems will happen. Correct CBSE style answer. Trees are important because they provide oxygen, reduce pollution and help maintain ecological balance. Just writing method. Use this formula. Main point, supporting idea. Example questions. What is the role of technology in education? Just answers. Technology improves education by making learning easier, faster and more accessible. Tips to score high. Write grammatically correct sentence. Underline keywords if allowed. Avoid spelling mistakes. Don't copy entire paragraphs. Be precise and relevant. Answer in your own words. Easy answer success. Why questions? Because main reason, people exercise regularly because it improves physical and mental health. For how questions by method process. Online learning helps students by providing flexible access to study materials. What questions? Definitions are direct point. Example, global warming is the rise in Earth's temperature due to greenhouse gases. Quick CBSE exam strategy. Read questions first, then read passage. Underline important points. Write short and exact answers. Recheck grammar and spelling. Comprehension examples. Previous year comprehension passage with answers. Tips for summary writing and note making also. Paragraph and other times get penalized for not writing enough. How you frame it, examination for specific keywords and precise language. Here is your step-by-step game plan to turn the informations in the passage into high scoring answers. The step-by-step strategy. Read the questions first before reading the passage. Dive into the passage right away. Read the questions first and underline the key pointer words. Why, how, when, mention two reasons, identify the impact. This gives your brain a specific quote, such as darkened quote. When you read, run your eyes through your passage. When you spot keyword or an idea from questions, underline that specific sentence in the question paper. CBSE passage are almost always chronological. The answers are to questions 1 is usually near the top, questions 5 is near the bottom. Match the tense. AMP subject. AMP means accelerator mobile. AMP means accelerated mobile page. The golden rule of framing: never start an answer out of nowhere. Use the questions itself to frame your opening sentence, keeping the exact same sentence. Why did the author visit the old town? The author visited old town because if you copy the whole sentence word for word from the passage, you risk losing marks for expression. Find the point, then rephrase it slightly using your own words while keeping the core technical terms or keyword intact. know, crucial formatting writing rules. Stick to the point. 1 2 mark. Write exactly 2 reasons using bullet points, clear sentence, etc. Extra fluff waste time. If it is an adjective, your answers must be adjective. Avoid pronoun confusion. Never start an answer with he, she, they. If the question's proper names, the narrator felt instead of he felt. If your multiple choice questions are assertions reasoning, 60 seconds stuck on a single objective questions, move on and come back later. In CBSE comprehension passage, marks are given you correct meaning, short and clear answers, proper grammar, writing only what is asked. Step by step method. Read the questions first before reading the passage deeply. Read all questions quickly. Underline keywords. Why did the author feel happy? The reason for happiness. Find the exact line, passage, same words. Look for similar meaning words. Important names, events. Write short and direct answers. The author felt happy because he achieved success in his work. Important rules. Use your own words. Do not copy full lines from passage unless necessary. The boy was exhausted after the race. The boy was tired after the race. Write in full sentences. Avoid one word answers unless asked. Because tired. He stopped because he was tired. He keep tense correct. If passage in past tense, answers must be mostly in past tense. And the sample questions answers sample passage idea. Ravi worked hard every day. He wanted to become a doctor. Though he faced many difficulties, he never gave up. Why did Ravi work hard? Ravi worked hard because he wanted to become a doctor. What kind of a person Ravi was? Ravi was determined and hardworking. The find a word meaning problems. Good answer is difficulties. How to answer vocabulary questions. Find a word similar to. Look directly passage example meaning could give up. How to answer inference questions. Was Ravi weak-minded? Give reasons. Ravi was not weak-minded because he never gave up despite difficulties. Best answer structure. 1 2 mark questions, online answers. Around 30 to 40 words. Scoring tips. Ravi worked hard because he wanted to become a doctor. Avoid extra informations. Write only needed points. Improve vocabulary. Use simple words. Happy, delighted, tired, exhausted, brave, courageous. Common mistakes. Copying full paragraph. Writing unrelated points. Grammar mistakes. Missing keywords from questions. Questions were main words. Supporting details. Why was the team successful? The team was successful because the players were together with discipline. Sample questions. High scoring answers. So why did the villagers help old man? They helped him because he was old. The villagers helped the old man out of kindness and respect for his age. Final exam tips. Read passage twice. Underline important lines. Answer in simple English. Be precise. Check grammar, spelling. Manage time carefully. Important CBSE comprehension questions and answers patterns. Comprehension questions answers. Sample question reading section. 1 to comprehension passages. Model type comprehension exercise. Passage plus sample questions, model answers. So you can practice how to write answers in exam style. Sample comprehension passage, factual style. Read the following passage and the answer questions. That passage adopted CBSE type passages. In recent years, the world has witnessed a rapid rise in difficult technologies, especially artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence systems can now analyze vast amounts of data and find patterns that humans may miss. This has helped doctors diagnose disease faster and teachers customize learn for student. However, experts warn that over-reliance artificial intelligence can reduce human reactive creativity and critical thinking. The stress need for education systems to balance technology with human skills such as empathy, communication, and ethical reasoning. Without this balance, society may become highly efficient but emotionally disconnected. Model questions and answers. What are the two benefits of using artificial intelligence mentioned in the passage? Answer: artificial intelligence doctors to diagnose disease faster. It helps teachers to customize learning for students. What risk does the passage mention when people depend too much on artificial intelligence? Over reliance on artificial intelligence can reduce human creativity and critical thinking. Why do you expect suggest education systems should balance technology with human skills? Because skills like empathy, communication, and ethical reasoning and ethical for a healthy society. Without this balance, society may become efficient, emotionally disconnected. Which word in the word excessive use of dependence, over reliance? Suggest a suitable title for the passage in one sentence. A suitable title: Balancing Artificial Intelligence Human Skills in Education. Keep answers short to the point. Or find a word meaning. Meaning matches the passage closely. If you want actual official sample paper, go to CBSE academic website. Look for English core sample question paper. It has a reading with passages, question papers, PDF, CBSE academic for many extra comprehension passages and answer style practice. I can give you the full exam style passage. Exactly how to write answers. We write short, clear answers. Use words from the passage when possible. Do not copy full paragraphs. Write in complete sentences. Keep grammar correct. Model comprehension passage 1. Reading habits are slowly changing because of mobile phones and social media. Earlier, students spent more time reading books, newspapers, and magazines. Today, many students prefer short video online content. However, reading improves vocabulary, imagination, and concentration. Teachers and parents should encourage children to read daily. Questions and model answers. Why are reading habits changing? Reading habits are changing because of mobile phones and social media. What did students read earlier? Earlier, students read books, newspapers, magazines. What do many students prefer is today? Many students prefer short videos and online content today. Mention any two benefits of reading. Reading improves vocabulary and concentrations. Who should encourage children to read daily? Teachers and parents should encourage children to read daily. To be continued.